Cancer is one of the leading causes of death worldwide, and many people are searching for ways to reduce their risk of developing this deadly disease. Did you know that consuming some foods may have a role to play in the prevention of cancer? What exactly are these foods, and how do they function in the body? In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 cancer-fighting foods. 10. Garlic. This seasoning has been shown to be effective against a variety of cancers. Because it contains phytonutrients with chemopreventive activities, it can assist cancer patients in recovering from their illness more quickly. It suppresses tumor growth in addition to interfering with other phases of the cancer formation process. The phytochemicals have a cytotoxic effect against cancerous cells, but have no effect on normal cells. Because of this, it is highly selective, and tests conducted on animals and in vitro have shown that it is effective against a variety of cancers, including sarcoma, bladder tumors, and colorectal cancer, among others. 9. Green tea. This drink has been researched more than any other in the herbal section by a significant margin. Tea polyphenols not only reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, but they also have anti-cancer properties. These actions include blocking androgen receptor signaling in prostate cancer and affecting the growth of tumors, as well as causing cellular death in cancer cells. Green tea's antioxidants protect against DNA damage, which can occur in cancer, as well as the loss of healthy cells, which can occur in inflamed tissues. 8. Turmeric. This seasoning is commonly used in Asian cuisine. It has a powerful effect in reducing inflammation throughout the body. Given that inflammation is a prerequisite for the development of cancer, turmeric has demonstrated promise as a treatment for the disease. Colon cancer is one of the types studied, and it showed promising outcomes. In addition to having anti-tumor activity, it also has the ability to stop metastasis from occurring. It is a chemotherapeutic medication that, by inhibiting the spread of cancer to other tissues, increases the likelihood of survival for patients whose cancer has progressed to a more advanced stage. The anti-cancer and anti-inflammatory properties of turmeric make it a potentially useful weapon in the fight against stomach cancer. Additionally, it is an outstanding ally in the fight against esophageal cancer. 7. Olive oil. The Mediterranean diet, which has been shown to be good for people undergoing treatment for cancer, includes this as a primary component. This particular kind of oil contains monounsaturated fatty acids, terpenes, and flavonoids, all of which work together to lower the risk of cancer, encourage apoptosis, regulate the creation of blood vessels, and modulate the cell cycle. Intake of this particular form of beneficial oil decreases inflammation and has the potential to alter the epigenetic changes associated with cancer. It is imperative that the fact that olive oil can be used as a condiment in salads and other foods be brought to people's attention. The benefits that have been documented in the scientific literature will be nullified if this oil is used to fry food. 6. Cruciferous vegetables. It's possible that cruciferous vegetables like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and other cruciferous vegetables can affect how cancer cells operate. They include anti-cancer chemicals called isothiocyanates, which are responsible for initiating apoptosis, regulating proliferation, and contributing to the control of the cell cycle. They have the potential to be beneficial when used in conjunction with chemotherapeutic medicines and may function in a manner that is complementary to the elimination of cancer cells. According to a number of studies, the consumption of cruciferous vegetables helps patients with bladder cancer have a better prognosis, and these veggies also have the potential to act as therapeutic agents for patients suffering from other types of cancer. Well, do you like what you are seeing so far? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep watching because you don't want to miss what we have at the number 1 spot. 5. Leafy greens. These plant-based meals also exhibit major cancer-fighting qualities, particularly in people whose folic acid levels are insufficient. In addition to being an excellent source of the vitamins and minerals that are essential for the fight against cancer, dark green leafy vegetables also have significant levels of beta-carotene. Chronic disease patients that use these supplements have an increase in their antioxidant profile as well as a reduction in inflammation. 4. Walnuts. Exciting new research has been published about walnuts and the effect they have on the expression of breast cancer genes. Walnut consumption was the sole factor that differed between the two groups. However, the study found that eating walnuts caused 456 gene changes within the tumor. These genes inhibited cell migration and proliferation, which helped fight cancer, increased apoptosis, which helped kill cancer cells, and stopped metastasis from starting. In a similar vein, the effects of other nuts can sometimes be very similar. The vast majority of these foods are beneficial sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to reduce inflammation and may also be effective in warding against many cancers. One of the main ways walnuts may help fight cancer is because they include a lot of antioxidants called polyphenols. These substances help to protect cells from harm produced by free radicals, which can lead to cancer. Studies have indicated that the polyphenols in walnuts may help reduce inflammation in the body. This is important because inflammation is a critical element in the development of many types of cancer. Researchers have shown that walnuts may be especially good at lowering the risk of getting breast cancer. A study published in the journal Nutrition and Cancer found that breast cancer tumors grew far slower in women who ate 2 ounces of walnuts every day than in people who didn't eat walnuts. Studies have also shown that walnuts may help lower the incidence of prostate cancer and colorectal cancer. In addition to perhaps helping to combat cancer, walnuts may also be good for your health in other ways. For example, the beneficial fats in walnuts may aid to reduce inflammation in the body, lower cholesterol levels, and promote heart health. Walnuts may also help improve brain function and lower the risk of disorders that damage nerve cells. It's easy and tasty to add walnuts to your diet. You may eat them by themselves as a snack or add them to salads, cereal, or yogurt to make them healthier. But it's crucial to remember that walnuts are heavy in calories, so it's ideal to eat them in moderation as part of a healthy diet. 3. Flaxseed. This food comes from plants and contains lignans, which are an important type of polyphenol that protect against cancer in a variety of ways. Flax seeds alter the cell cycle, have an effect on cell development and differentiation, and speed up the rate at which cells commit suicide. A decrease in angiogenesis, sometimes known as the development of blood vessels, is an interesting result. When there are not enough blood vessels in the tumor, the cancer cells within it do not receive enough nutrients to continue their growth. It has been suggested in a number of studies that women who consume flaxseed may have a lower chance of developing breast cancer. According to the findings of one study, the risk of developing breast cancer in women who took flaxseed was reduced by 18% when compared to the risk in women who did not consume flaxseed. According to the findings of yet another study, flaxseed may be especially useful in lowering the risk of breast cancer in postmenopausal women. Flaxseed may also be effective in reducing the incidence of colon, prostate, and lung cancer, according to some research. Breast cancer is not the only type of cancer that flaxseed may help prevent. However, in order to corroborate these findings, additional research is required. Although flaxseed may have some positive effects on health, it is not an effective treatment for cancer or any other disease on its own, and should not be consumed by anyone who suffers from these conditions. Before making any significant alterations to your diet or way of life, you should always consult with your primary care physician or another healthcare professional. 2. Fatty fish. This variety of fish is an excellent source of vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids in large quantities. According to a number of studies, the anti-inflammatory effects of omega-3 fatty acids can make cancer patients more responsive to chemotherapy. Vitamin D obtained from natural sources is associated with a decreased risk of developing colon cancer. The wasting syndrome that is typical in cancer patients can be managed with omega-3 oils, according to several trials that were conducted with individuals who had lung cancer and cachexia. 1. Whole grains. Even in individuals who consume red and processed meat with high levels of saturated fat, the dietary fiber included in whole grains may protect them from developing colon cancer. The effects of whole grain on malignant cells have been studied specifically in breast cancer. Whole grains have been shown to generate anti-growth signals as well as suppression the proliferation of cells. In addition to this, there is a regulation in the immune system, which reduces inflammation and the influence that inflammation has on the proliferation of cancerous cells. Whole grains have been shown to inhibit the migratory potential of cancer cells and the potential for metastases. Consuming whole grains may be associated with a lower risk of numerous types of cancer, including colon cancer, breast cancer, and pancreatic cancer, according to research that has been conducted on this topic. It is possible that one of the reasons for this is that the fiber found in whole grains can help to maintain the digestive system healthily and reduce inflammation in the body, both of which are factors that are thought to have a role in the development of cancer. Furthermore, whole grains contain phytochemicals such as lignans and flavonoids, both of which have been hypothesized to have anti-cancer effects and are found in whole grains. These substances could be able to stop cancer cells from multiplying and spreading across the body. Make an effort to replace refined grains with whole grain alternatives so that you can increase the number of whole grains in your diet. For instance, instead of choosing white bread, conventional pasta, and white rice, go for bread made with whole grains, pasta made with whole grains, and rice. Quinoa, oats, barley, and farro are some of the other whole grains that can be eaten. For optimal health, consume whole grains on a daily basis in a quantity equivalent to at least 3 servings. So, that's it for today's video. What do you think of the number 1 spot? Hit us up in the comments, and let's chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for our channel so you never miss what's coming next from us. Thanks for watching.